guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma, and today we're going to be talking about disordered eating and eating disorders. So I had mentioned before that I had had an eating disorder, but I think I misspoke. What I really meant was that I had disordered eating. There's a bit of a difference between eating disorders and disordered eating. So let's get into that. Eating disorders include anorexia, which is when you starve yourself to lose weight, bulimia, which is when you throw up or use diuretics to try and lose weight. There's orthorexia, which is being obsessed with eating healthy. Like, not just you want to be healthy, you're obsessed with it. You can only eat healthy. That's it. Binge eating is another eating disorder, but with disordered eating it's a little bit different. It's more like you have struggles with food, struggles with eating. So just a few examples include guilt and shame around food, like telling yourself, oh, you can't eat this, and if you eat this you're a bad person. Restriction, so restricting yourself from eating certain things. Having rigid food rules, it's kind of similar to the other ones I talked about. Only eating low carb and only eating fat free, and having body image and weight concerns. So, now that we kind of know a little bit about what's disordered eating, what are eating disorders, let's talk about me. So, when I was younger, in high school and college, I happened to be with somebody who wasn't the nicest of people. This person shamed me, my body, saying that I was too fat, that I wasn't what they wanted me to look like, and for some reason I just put up with it. I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll just try and figure out how to look the way you want me to look. I'll try and lose weight. I think I was like 130 pounds, and then I went up to 140 and freaked out because I was like, oh no, I'm gaining weight. This person isn't gonna like me anymore. And in fact, that person did say that I was fat at 140 pounds. I had a 28-inch waist, okay? Like, I was skinny, and I was convinced that I was like obese. So I ended up starving myself. I didn't have anorexia. Starving myself because I wanted to look a certain way and then I wanted to be done starving myself. It wasn't like I was obsessed with counting calories and eating a certain way and only eating a small amount of food. I was just like, I'm going to lose X amount of pounds by not eating, and there you go. And so the problem with that is that I got an unhealthy relationship with food. I did lose weight and people would compliment me, and it was interesting because people would tell me how good I looked, and I didn't feel that I looked good, and really I was struggling with disordered eating. I think you should never comment on somebody's weight, whether you think they look good, whether they're body goals or not, because you don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on with them, and really just don't comment on it. Unless, if they specifically ask you to, I guess you can answer the question, but even then I would be very careful about what you say. So, I had a huge problem with food. And to this day, I still have problems with food, but I almost had it the opposite way. Once I got out of that relationship with that person, I wanted to eat differently. So I went through a period of severe depression, so I wasn't eating during that time at all, and I lost more weight. But after that, I ended up just not exactly binge eating, but just eating a lot of food. Eat. And I gained a lot of weight. I gained a lot of weight because of it. And so now I'm where I am today, and I'm trying to get that healthy relationship with food back. I'm trying to eat what I want, but in smaller portions. So I'm not restricting myself. I'm not saying you can't have that, and if you have that, you're a bad person. I'm trying to avoid certain things, but having them in moderation is okay. So I can have some chips, I just can't have a huge bowl of chips, you know what I mean? I have a slice of cake, but it's a small slice of cake and not like a huge portion. So I'm trying with portion controls, even with dinners, but I'm having what I want to eat. I'm not forcing myself to eat something else because I think it'll make me thin. I do work out. I'm not obsessive about it. I work out every day, and it's been working for me. I have seen some weight loss. And the thing is that I do need to lose weight. For my height category, I'm considered obese. Okay? So let's just put that one out there. For my height category, I'm considered obese. So I need to lose weight. Like, I actually need to lose weight. And so I'm working on that right now. It's going okay. I really hope that it continues going well, but I do fear slipping back into disordered eating because, I have people telling me, oh, you should count your calories. Oh, you should log this. Oh, you should log that. But I'm just like, that's gonna make me obsess over it. That's gonna lead me back down the path where I was before, where I was obsessing over things and where I was like, I'm not getting to where I need to be, so I just need to stop eating altogether. And that's not healthy, that's not good. I think a lot of people don't realize what was going on. I didn't really talk to anybody about it. It's only been rather recently that I've opened up about it. Yeah, a lot of people don't know about my struggles with eating, and I just kind of wanted to come forward about it, just so that other people know that you're not alone. Things happen. You can get through it. I would suggest for an eating disorder to talk to a therapist. With disordered eating, therapy is also good. I kind of had to work through it myself, look at online resources, just figure it out. There's Jamila Jamal. She has a page called I Weigh, and it's actually an Instagram page called I Weigh. And it's really good. It talks about disordered eating. It talks about eating disorders. It goes through a lot of great topics about eating and weight and body image and perception like that. Honestly, to this day, I don't even know what I look like. I look in the mirror and I say, oh, like I'm looking at my face right now on the camera, like, oh, my face looks so round, like look at this double chin. And I do have a double chin, and my face is round, but I view myself as looking hugely fat, and a lot of people say, you're not hugely fat, but I feel that way. Like, I look in the mirror and I say I look like I'm pregnant, and people are like, no you don't, but that's how I feel. And so I'm not entirely sure what I look like, to be honest, because I have such a rigid perception of what I need to look like that my body just, honestly, everybody's body shape is different, and I wanted to look a certain way that my body shape just wasn't capable of looking like. Like, if your bone structure makes you have, like, skinnier hips, you're not going to get that curvy hip look just because that's the way your body was structured, and that's okay. It's okay. But I know that's easier said than, understood or felt. Believe me, I know I'm still there. I look in the mirror and I say, oh, I wish I looked like this. And it's just an unrealistic image, something that my body can't be because of how my frame is structured. Eating disorders and disordered eating, it's really no joke. You really have to be careful about it, about your relationship with food. Try not to get caught up in the idea of fad diets and yo-yo dieting, going from one diet to the next diet, to this diet, to that diet, and just keep going back and forth, trying to lose weight. That's a type of disordered eating. It's not healthy. try and accept all foods and try and just eat in moderation instead of gorging yourself or not eating anything at all. Just eat in moderation, everything in moderation. Have small portions, but make sure they're reasonable portions, enough to fill you up. I still struggle with this. It's a long battle, and sometimes it feels like an uphill battle, but eventually I'll be able to come out the other side. But this isn't a how I got over it video, because I haven't gotten over it. This is still an ongoing struggle for me, and I just want you all to know that you're not alone. This is very real. It's okay to be feeling what you're feeling, but you do need to get help. Alright, that was kind of a tough conversation for me, but I got it done. My channel updates every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and on Mondays I do Islamic videos, on Wednesdays I do lifestyle videos, and on Friday I do hijab tutorials. Please press the like button and the bell notification so that you're notified every time I post a video, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Both liking and subscribing are very helpful to me. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye!